Hi and welcome to episode 40 of Root Beer Library. I'm your host Matthew, and on this channel we taste root beer, soda, and snacks first so you don't have to. And on today's episode we're tasting some Twinkies and some cupcakes, but not just any Twinkie or cupcake. We got pumpkin spice Twinkies and caramel apple cupcakes. Let's go ahead and open these boxes and give them a taste. Alright, so we are tasting our Hostess caramel apple cupcakes and our pumpkin spice Twinkies. Really excited about this. I don't know if you know the history of Hostess. You don't? Well, then you should go learn. But basically, Hostess, as far as I remember, has been since the beginning of time. And then they had a hiccup due to some different things out on the market, and they essentially were closing. And what I understand is they sold the recipes to another company as they closed their doors. And this company took the reins and brought Hostess back. They were gone for a few months. And it was a big uproar, you know, everybody was sad about it, and then of course they came back, and that was really cool. And I'll be honest, the cupcakes they came back with, and some of like the Twinkies and different things, tasted more like what I remember from the 80s in my childhood. The stuff of the last maybe 10 years just seemed to be pretty crappy, in my opinion. Hostess just was not on their game. Apple pies were I mean, it was all pie and then a little bit of apple in the middle. They really had just dropped the ball, in my opinion. The new company seems to have done a better job of making Hostess again. And they're creating some fun flavors, which we've got today. These are limited edition flavors, of course, for the fall. And we've got the pumpkin spice Twinkie and the caramel apple cupcake. Let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to do a caramel apple cupcake to start off with. Pretty interesting, cool looking box. Does say limited edition. And there we go. Set that aside. And at the same time, we're going to jump into a nice little Twinkie. And I didn't see these in like the little individual type, you know, we get the 2 package. It was just in the boxes. So there'll be a link down below as to where you can purchase some of these if you would like them. Oh, quick question. As we get into this, and I'm thinking about Twinkies, anybody remember the crocodiles? It was basically a Twinkie that was covered in chocolate. It wasn't a Hostess. Pretty sure it wasn't a Hostess thing, but it was the crocodile. Maybe it was a Hostess. I don't remember specifically, but I just remember the crocodile, and you could buy those in the individual wrappers. I love those things, and I haven't seen them in forever. So if you happen to know where I can get them, which is probably Amazon if I looked, but if you remember those, just hit me up down below. Love to have the conversation about the crocodiles so we can reminisce about how phenomenal those things were. Let's go ahead and dive into this. Let's do this Twinkie first. Always love my Twinkies. This is a pumpkin spice Twinkie. So this should be interesting. Hopefully it's, I don't know, can you go overly heavy on pumpkin spice? Well, we're going to find out. It smells like pumpkin spice. It actually has a really good smell. It smells really like a nice light pumpkin spice. Let's see what the inside looks like. So our cream, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's not white. It's kind of like a pumpkin-y, creamy look. It's got a really nice pumpkin spice smell. It's really good. Sorry, I'm staring at this and not looking at you guys. It's good. I mean, it's definitely the nice Twinkie, what do you call it? Like angel food cake. And then, you know, it's got a nice pumpkin spice. It's not overly pumpkin spicy. It's really, really light, to be very honest. Much more in the smell and the nose, but the taste is light. I like it. Actually surprised. I was afraid that it would be really, really heavy on the flavoring. It looks really good. It's got good taste. I shouldn't eat this whole thing. I'm going to set that aside. That's good. That's a good one. So if you like your Twinkies, I recommend that. That's a thumbs up on that one. I really do like that. All right, so this is apple pie, or apple, what do they call this? Caramel apple cupcake. Caramel apple cupcake. Aren't you glad I don't chew with my mouth open? Whoa. Wow. Whoa. That's some serious caramelness to this. That's some serious caramelness. Wow. Very caramely on the frosting, almost over caramely. So we'll see what it's like with the devil food or angel cake or whatever the caking is. You know, the Hostess caking, and then the inside here. So break this thing open. And so again, instead of our normal white creaminess, it's kind of a, I guess I want to say it's apple pie-ish looking. So let's taste this thing. Let's let me get a part of the top on there. Not really a huge fan. It's not bad. It's the, whatever they've put this caramely smell, because you know it's not real caramel. It's not bad. The cake, and the inside, I don't know. That's kind of where I think that frosting, now that I took that bite, that frosting's a little hurting. I'll sweep up later. It's not bad. It's not as good as the Twinkie. Yeah, so I'm not liking that one as much. The flavors are okay. They're very bland. The smells are intense, at least that caramel. And that if you do like where you pull the top off and you eat that and then you save the cake and everything, I don't think you're gonna like it as much. It's not like the chocolate or the orange one, where those flavors are really good. This one, I'm just not a big fan of this. I don't know what they've done with the spices in there. It just doesn't taste as good. The Twinkie was far better than I think the CupCake, in my opinion. So CupCake is, you know, I'm actually gonna give that a thumbs down. I don't think I would eat another one of these or buy another one of these. The Twinkie, I could certainly deal with having a few more over the season, you know, within reason. Over the season, within reason. I don't know, as a poet, didn't even know it. Thank you guys for watching episode 40 of Root Beer Library. And again, we had the Hostess Pumpkin Spice Twinkie, which this was a thumbs up, really liked this. And then we had the Hostess Caramel Apple Cupcake, and this was unfortunately a thumbs down for me. So go out and get yourself some, taste them, and then let me know what you think. Love to hear from you. So again, I am Matthew, and this is Root Beer Library, episode 40. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.